Gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. So for Toronto right now, Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Harris in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Siakam, the shake. And Harris with the lay-in. Harris has got 13. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
That puts him in the lead.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
Now here's Anunoby. 9 points in his last outing. Back to Harris. Fires from deep. And the Raptors, another three.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Jackson down low. Pounded by Harris. Tatum passes to Jackson. Over Harris. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 14 points for him.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Jackson against Siakam. Rebound by the Raptors. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Timeout called. The Celtics. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Jason Tatum.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Harris misses. Boston has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Siakam, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent. Now Siakam. Now here's Van Vliet. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist with that last one. Harris against Jackson. Jackson outside. It's Brown on the wing. Williams passes to Jackson. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Jackson's got 16 points.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Harris. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Jackson. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Well, Gallinari, a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Harris misses.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
1 second left. Doesn't go for him. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Celtics out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first. Half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they found their
A big group substitution here for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Gallinari. Jackson comes in for Brown. White, he's checked in for Brogdon. And it's Jackson in for Smart. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Achua's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Barnes comes in for Boucher. OG Anunoby's checked in for Trent. And Harris is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Jackson out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Derek White. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Harris passes to Anunoby. Now Harris. He's got 10. Some room here for Harris. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Boston's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Williams is checked in for Boston. Outside Anunoby. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And Doris, this Celtics team flipped a switch last year. They really bought into Coach Udoka.
But consider, BA, that halfway through the season, they were exactly 500. But then from mid-January or the third week in January, they were the best defensive team in basketball. It carried them all the way to the juggernaut of Golden State in the NBA Finals. It was a team who knew who it was and how they won. And boy, what a run.
Here's Jackson. And the layup falls. Now it's a 7-point Boston lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And Toronto calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And here's Anunoby. Give him 8 points now. Looking to end the drought. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Shot clock at 2. And here's Harris outside. Drains the triple. Harris has got 13.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
There's Jackson with the three, and the three-pointer goes. Jackson's got 9 points in the quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Back to Harris. This one for three. Harris misses.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Williams. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists in the game. Harris outside. Back to Harris. Pass to Harris from 13, and that one drops for him. He's got 17.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. Brings it.
Here's Jackson. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Harris outside. Back to Harris. A minute 39 left in the half. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Here's Jackson. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Pass to Harris. Outside Barnes. Harris with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Jackson. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 15. Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, PA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
And he's good on the second.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Harris outside. Over White. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
30 seconds left to play in the first half. Williams finds Jackson. Shoots over Barnes. Jackson can't get it to go. The Raptors shooting at a 43% clip during the second. Pass to Harris. Harris on the wing. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Back to Harris. Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. The three is up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so
with the score, the Celtics. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. An excellent second quarter from these guys, and they lead by 10 at the half. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. Because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in half court.
Looking at Toronto, Kenny, your thoughts?
They got hammered. I mean hammered on the board. That tells a lot about this game. The heart has not been there. The sacrifice hasn't been there. I mean, they just don't want it.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boston's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Harris in at the 1. Williams passes to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Trent against Tatum. Pass to Harris. Up top, Barnes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Al Horford. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships. And this kind of sixth slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Jackson outside. Jackson against Harris. Jackson right side. Over Harris. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Harris outside. Anunoby passes to Harris. Outside Barnes. Doubled by Jackson. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 5. Harris had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And he lobs it up top. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Harris outside. And here's Siakam. Barnes with it. Siakam outside. Anunoby on the wing. To the paint. Barnes passes to Siakam. Second chance effort. Tatum with the block.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Harris passes to Anunoby. And out of bounds, the Celtics will take it.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Here's Jackson. Outside for Gallinari. Back to Jackson. Over Siakam. And good. Got the friendly bounce on. Jackson's got 42 in the game. Harris outside. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here.
Not how they hoped to start this half.
Oh, hey, how about that?
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And Toronto calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Smart's checked in for Jackson.
For substitution on the court.
1:21 left in the third. Releases. No good that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Brown against Van Vliet. Trent outside. Fires the three. Rebound Boston. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jackson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And that one falls for Jackson.
15 foul. And the line for your Celtics. Jackson.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Toronto's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Brown against Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. That shot wide open. Barnes has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Jackson with the 3. Fires in the triple. Jackson's got 49 in the game.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Harris misses. Jackson left side. And again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. And so it's Boston continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Tatum at 4 while Williams patrols the middle. Jackson out there with Jackson, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, when it comes to Precious Achiuwa, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Harris has checked in for Fred VanVleet. Doris, we've seen promising flashes from Achiuwa early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more consistent. If he's able to do this, his future very promising because he runs the floor, very switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
Here's Barnes. All sorts of time. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 21. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Here's Jackson. And got it! Another basket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Oh, wasted no time on that one. He's got 24.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Fires from the wing. Achiuwa with a rebound. For 3, here's Harris. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got his 9th assist of the game now. Here's Jackson. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Back to Harris. Trent outside. Pass to Harris. And he lobs it up to the rim. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
No good on the free throw. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Toronto. Anunoby comes in for Trent. That one's no good.
Here in the second half, they've really gone cold from the line, and it's hurting their chances.
Horford finds Jackson. Jackson outside. Harris against Jackson. Here's Horford, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher's checked in.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him. Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Jackson, pass to Jackson. Three-pointer, no good. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Jackson. No good off the back of the rim. The Raptors have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter.
Jackson, second personal foul, 4th team foul.
Harris finds Siakam. Back to Harris. To the middle. Boucher against Horford. Shoots from 12. Nice D from Horford. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Outside Tatum. Jackson on the wing. Pounded by Harris. Jackson can't get it to go.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And here's Harris outside. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Harris against Jackson. Outside Tatum. Jackson outside. Clock at 6. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home. That gives him a double-double.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Harris against Williams. Boucher, left side. Off the mark there with a 3. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Jackson. Second chance shot. Pass to Jackson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Scotty Barnes checked in for Toronto. Toronto's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. It's good.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Pass to Jackson. Jackson against Harris. Jackson outside. Over Harris. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 57 points.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Siakam, pass to Harris. Harris on the wing. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Jackson on the wing. He's covered by Siakam. Horford outside. Jackson for three. They get it back. Awesome! Hammers it home!
So nice! Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. The three, here's Harris. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
Boston.
Harris has got 17 points here in the second half. Now a timeout called by Boston.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
Celtics, next team.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Boston's shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Jackson against Harris. Jackson, the pass to Jackson. Jackson against Harris. 4 on the clock. Lets it fly. And they recover it.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking him to the task.
Pass to Tatum. Jackson with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Fires for three. And it's good. He hits another one. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Harris outside. He shoots it. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
As the game is going on, they've had trouble protecting the rock. That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Harris against Jackson. Down low. Over Harris. Jackson gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 21.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the Celtics.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
A big group substitution here for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Harris. That time on the assist by Harris. Harris has got 36 points. Jackson. Rebounded by Trent. And it's Toronto's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Van Vliet misses. Up top, Jackson, guarded by Van Vliet. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Great job drawing the foul. And almost converted the shot as well.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. One jump, click to click, hit boy, but I ain't like you kids. They know what time it is. Peel off Lambo tire skid. Doing the most. Imagine you and me close. I'm too ahead. All of the homies can't call me they friend or call me they mans or call me they woadies. 40 belows, my heart is still cold. I got it in course, so revving the motor. I'm getting changed, they won't see me slip through the cracks. Shorty is enemy, she let me crash. 2-person party, we having a bash. What you think all this for? She told me go lock up the studio door. She acting up like it's the movie awards. For real, for real, for real. You gotta love it. That's for real, for real, for real. It's 20 on my receipt. That's for real, for real, for real. I just left out H. Lorenzo and Max Field. On me, we still can't build. I be solo on the real. I kept it 1K, that's how I'ma stay. She weren't safe, but she not a saint. All 10 down, that's how I was raised for all of my days. One jump, click to click, hit boy, but I ain't like you kids. They know what time it is. Peel off Lambo tire skid. Doing the most. Imagine you and me close. I'm too ahead. All of the homies can't call me they friend or call me they mans or call me they woadies. 40 belows, my heart is still cold. I got it in course, so revving the motor. I'm getting changed, they won't see me slip through the cracks. Shorty is enemy, she let me crash. 2-person party, we having a bash.
Don't jump, click to click. Most these guys is counterfeit. I'm in the hood without a. You never know, might see some. She love me cause I don't. I'm local, but still out the mix. This live by the wrist, talking slick. I'm rich, but I never. She fine, but still I won't commit. Spoil, throwing fists. One to pay that rent. I ain't like these rappers or these hustling backwards. I talk facts, bro. All you after is the fame and that whack to us. I put that on my cousin. I bet 2 tires cost like $1,600. I'm driving home, I'm sick to my stomach, but self-pity won't cut it. I tell them up the budget. Now wanna own they masters. Y'all actors, I'm a factor. Roll like tractors, playing Genuine the Bachelor. If I want it, I got. And my Amex say I'm platinum at the car wash with a bad one. Take a pic with me, then tag them. Can't call me they friend, and call me they mans, and call me they woadies. 40 below, my heart is still cold. I got it in sport, I'm revving the motor. I'm getting changed, they want me to slip through the cracks. Baby is enemy, she let me crash. 2-person party, we having a bash.
One jump, click to click, hit boy, but I ain't like you kids. They know what time it is. Peel off Lambo tire skid. Doing the most. Imagine you and me close. I'm too ahead. All of the homies.
happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy. What happened to that boy? Whoa. What happened to that boy? Yeah. What happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy. I heard it on a player main say it ain't so. Even as a youngin', they consigned me to, which explains why I'm worth my weight in gold while they was taking baby steps from an word in the streets that the envy is me. Enough ice on that watch to make a lose sleep. Magnified face help to see clearly. On their waist severely. I'm known for the, I'm heavy in the street like the 7 Series Beamer, man. Or that guaranteed to your man. Whoa, I'm the reason that your block is vacant. Malicious or just to make a statement. Clips and cash money, who ain't rich? Don't compare me to you. You ain't this. Whoa. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy.
Stunner and patty cake, the worldwide Birdman. Lead the in the bushes. Boss of the with the round shake. One, flood the block. If I don't go to birds gon' flock. The birds just landed, so the gon' rock. New whips, big chips, the Prada Gucci. Bought mommy your fly beans, the wide skinny lips. She takes my flight, she holds while the pork was staked out from state to state. It ain't nothing to a baller, baby. Pay the cost, big money. Birdman, boss, baby, stepping on my line. I sure a little something. Make Corleone come out in the black crow touch.
What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy. Ugh, another soul lost. Had to make his shirt match my colored Porsche. Ugh, the rims match of course. It's Tim's, it reminded me of them. Glistening, wrist on chiller. In the same palm of gorgeous. I put this on my lord. My niece was 4 when she felt chinchilla. I passed the shore for that that made rise from the like Thriller. Hustler, at night still found time to kiss my mother. Live like I'm dreaming, kick my feet up. Poke my waist, remind me of my demons. So quit your yapping before I get the and have your fella. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He was talking